When defending crops from invasive wild boars, American farms have a secret weapon: hunting dogs. These highly trained canines work tirelessly to control the growing menace of wild boars, safeguarding both agriculture and ecosystems. But how are these dogs trained for such a task? What tactics do they employ to tackle the relentless boar invasion? Join us as we look at how American farms use hunting dogs against invasive wild boars. The wild boar is an unwelcome guest that has become a major agricultural headache. These animals aren't native to the United States. European settlers brought them over centuries ago, either as a food source or for sport hunting. But things went awry. Escaped pigs and released boars found a paradise in the vast American wilderness, breeding like rabbits and multiplying at an alarming rate. Today, wild boars roam free in over 35 states, from the lush forests of the Pacific Northwest to the sun-baked plains of Texas. Their numbers are estimated to be around 6 million, causing millions of dollars in damage yearly. Think of a buffet gone wild. Corn, soybeans, peanuts, even pecan trees. They tear up the ground, ruining pastures and disrupting ecosystems. They're like walking bulldozers in a field of fragile crops.
Crops eat pretty much anything they can find.
But the damage goes beyond just trampled corn. Wild boars carry a whole buffet of diseases like African swine fever and brucellosis, which can threaten livestock and human health. They can also be aggressive, especially when protecting their young, and have been known to attack humans and pets. So how did we get here? Well, it's a combination of factors. Domestic pigs are skilled at breaking out of enclosures, and even a small group of escapees can quickly form a breeding population. Wild boars are prolific breeders, and female boars can give birth to large litters, up to 12 piglets twice a year. Unlike Europe, where natural predators like wolves and bears help control wild boar populations, America lacks such predators for these bristly creatures. This absence allows wild boar numbers to grow unchecked, increasing the presence and environmental impact. Adding to the complexity, wild boars are considered tasty, and there is a demand for their meat. This demand has resulted in intentional releases of boars for hunting purposes, sometimes leading to unintended consequences. The desire for boar meat, combined with the absence of natural predators, has contributed to the challenges we now face with the population of these escape artist pigs. These tusked intruders may seem like cute woodland creatures, but they are agricultural wrecking balls, causing billions of dollars in damage each year. Their destructive tendencies come in two primary flavors: crop destruction and economic havoc. When it comes to the issue of crop consumption calamity, wild boars showcase their buffet bonanza skills. As omnivores with a seemingly bottomless appetite, they enjoy munching on various crops ranging from corn and soybeans to peanuts and sweet potatoes. Their rooting behavior, aimed at unearthing tasty treats like grubs and roots, leaves fields in disarray, causing damage to crops and making them susceptible to diseases. Fueling this calamity is the feasting frenzy of wild boars. A single boar can devour an impressive 15 pounds of food per day. Now multiply that by a sounder, a group of wild boars typically numbering 530. I'm sure you know how devastating that would be. Adding to the challenge is the selective chomping behavior of wild boars. They have discerning palates and often target the ripest and most valuable crops. This selective feeding leaves farmers with a double whammy. Not only do they face lost yield, but the quality of their crops is also significantly reduced. This impact can be especially devastating for specialty crops like fruits and vegetables. The financial fallout from wild boars goes beyond their crop consumption calamity. The economic impact is staggering, with the USDA estimating approximately $1.5 billion
responsible for over $1.5 billion in damage to agriculture, natural resources, and property a year.
in annual damage to agriculture caused by these tusked intruders. To put it in perspective, that amount could buy over 200 million ears of corn. The market mayhem resulting from crop destruction isn't confined to lost yield alone. It disrupts the entire agricultural market. With decreased supply and damaged crops, prices can fluctuate, creating challenges for farmers and consumers. The financial burden continues after immediate crop losses. Farmers often find themselves compelled to invest in expensive measures like fencing, trapping, and hunting to control the wild boar population. These additional costs further strain the already tight profit margins faced by many agricultural businesses, creating a double whammy of economic challenges for those affected by the presence of these million-dollar munching intruders. The impact of wild boars isn't just measured in dollars and cents. It's about farmers' livelihoods, the stability of food supply chains, and even the future of American agriculture. These furry friends are a complex challenge, requiring innovative solutions to protect our fields and ensure a secure future for our food systems. So what can be done? We'll delve into that in the next section, exploring how farmers fight back with the help of some unlikely allies: hunting dogs. The partnership between humans and dogs dates back millennia, forged in the fires of mutual need and survival. From guarding camps to herding livestock, these companions have played a vital role in our shared story. It's no surprise that when faced with the challenge of wild boar rampaging through farmlands, farmers turn to their loyal canine partners for help. The use of dogs for hunting boar has ancient roots. In Europe, breeds like the brave and tenacious dachshunds were initially bred to remove boars from their burrows. In Asia, powerful breeds like the Dogo Argentino and Tosa Inu were employed to bring down larger prey, including wild boars. These historical hunting practices laid the foundation for the modern-day techniques used in boar control. Are dogs the ultimate weapon for fending off wild boars? Yes, for several reasons. Firstly, adaptability is a crucial strength of dogs. They can navigate challenging terrains and dense vegetation, reaching places that traps and fences might find inaccessible.
There they go.
This adaptability ensures that dogs can cover many environments where boars may be present. Intelligence plays a crucial role in the effectiveness of dogs in boar control. Trained dogs can anticipate boars' movements and react accordingly, enhancing the efficiency of the hunt.
Hey! Brother! I'll get him. Brother!
This level of intelligence allows for a more strategic and precise approach to managing wild boar populations. Instinct is a natural advantage possessed by dogs. Their inherent predatory drive and keen senses surpass even the most sophisticated technology. This instinctual capability makes dogs highly attuned to boars' presence and behavior, contributing to the success of boar control efforts. Versatility is another notable aspect of why dogs are considered the ultimate weapon. Different breeds can be utilized for various tasks, from tracking and chasing to directly engaging the boar. This versatility provides a well-rounded approach to boar control, allowing for a tailored and effective strategy based on the specific requirements of each situation. Breeds like the American Pit Bull Terrier, known for their tenacity and strength, were initially used for boar hunting. However, concerns about their temperament and potential aggressiveness led to a shift towards breeds specifically bred for boar control. For the specialized task of boar hunting, a variety of dog breeds come into play, each with unique strengths and abilities. Among the popular choices are treeing walker coonhounds, specifically bred for their endurance and keen sense of smell. These dogs skillfully track boars through dense terrain, and once located, they tree the boars, allowing hunters to approach and dispatch the animals safely. Catahoula leopard dogs are another breed known for their agility and fearlessness. Excelling at flushing boars out of thick cover, these dogs hold the boars at bay until the hunter arrives, showcasing their expertise in managing confrontations in challenging environments. Enter the Dogue de Bordeaux, a breed characterized by its robust and massive build. These gentle giants utilize their impressive size and strength to subdue boars, making them well suited for close-quarters encounters during hunting expeditions. Surprisingly, even specially trained kune-kune pigs find a role in deterring wild boars. These small and friendly pigs emit pheromones that can discourage wild boars from entering a particular area.
Being in there with a boar?
This unconventional approach highlights the adaptability and creativity employed by some farmers in managing the impact of wild boars. The hunt begins with a silent mission, locating the elusive boar. This is where breeds like treeing Walker coonhounds shine with their exceptional noses and tireless tracking abilities. These dogs meticulously follow the boar's scent through dense undergrowth, muddy plains, and steep hillsides. Their baying alerts the hunter to the boar's location, setting the stage for the next phase, the chase. Once the boar is located, the pursuit commences. Breeds like Catahoula leopard dogs, renowned for their agility and fearlessness, take center stage. They burst into action, weaving through thick cover, dodging thorny bushes, and staying hot on the boar's heels. Their stamina and speed ensure the boar can't outrun them, keeping it on the move and tiring it out. The boar may turn and stand its ground as the chase nears its climax. This is where powerful breeds like the Dogue de Bordeaux step in. With their massive size and impressive strength, these gentle giants can subdue the boar, either holding it at bay until the hunter arrives or delivering a decisive takedown. Their calm demeanor and controlled aggression make them ideal for close-quarters encounters. But how are these remarkable canines trained, and what safety measures ensure their resilience in the face of formidable opponents? The answers unfold in our next chapter. The bond between a farmer and their boar-hunting dog is more than just companionship. It's a partnership forged in trust, resilience, and shared purpose. But before these canine warriors can take on the Tusky menace, they must undergo rigorous training, transforming playful pups into skilled trackers, tenacious pursuers, and fearless defenders. Training begins long before the scent of a wild boar ever enters the picture. From puppyhood, the focus is on building a solid foundation of basic obedience commands, socialization, and confidence. This early stage sets the tone for the rest of the training, ensuring a responsive and reliable partner in the field. In the early stages of training, puppies for hunting dogs start with basic commands like sit, stay, come, and heel. Consistent repetition and positive reinforcement, often using treats and praise, help these pups master these commands, forming a solid foundation for more advanced training. Socialization is another crucial aspect, exposing them to various people, animals, and environments to build confidence and prevent fear-based aggression. This early socialization prepares them for the unpredictable chaos of actual hunts, ensuring they stay focused and reliable despite distractions. Trainers introduce obstacles like tunnels, jumps, and uneven terrain to further build confidence. These exercises help puppies develop agility and overcome the fear of the unknown, translating to their ability to navigate challenging hunting terrain and approach boars without hesitation. Once the basic commands are well established, training shifts towards developing the dog's natural abilities, particularly their keen sense of smell. Scent tracking becomes a central focus, turning these playful pups into expert trackers. This training involves following scents in controlled environments, gradually increasing difficulty with longer tracks, distractions, and varied terrain. Dogs learn to differentiate boar scent from other animals and environmental odors. In more advanced scenarios, simulated real hunt situations come into play. Trainers use blood-soaked rags or artificial scents to introduce dogs to tracking wounded animals. This skill becomes crucial when a boar is injured during the chase. For certain breeds like treeing Walker Coonhounds, specialized training hones their ability to recognize signs of an animal seeking refuge in a tree. This involves identifying bark scratches and scent clues, allowing them to alert the hunter to the boar's location without engaging it directly. Training for boar hunting begins with a focus on obedience and tracking skills, laying a solid foundation for the dog's development. As the training progresses, the next phase involves simulating the chase to enhance the dog's physical prowess, agility, and endurance, crucial qualities for pursuing a wild boar. Endurance training becomes a key aspect, with regular walks, runs, and hikes designed to build the dog's stamina and cardiovascular health. These activities ensure that the dog can match the pace of a boar during the chase. Additionally, swimming exercises are incorporated to strengthen muscles and improve coordination. To further prepare the dog for the challenges of an actual hunt, obstacle courses come into play. These courses include jumps, tunnels, and crawl spaces, challenging the dog's physicality and agility. Such exercises improve reflexes and coordination and simulate the varied terrain encountered during a boar hunt. Lure training is another essential step, introducing the dog to the chase experience in a controlled setting. Using simulated boar lures or safely contained boars. This helps the dog develop its prey drive and learn to focus on the boar while ignoring distractions. Prioritizing safety is paramount in boar hunting. Before engaging a boar directly, specialized training focuses on minimizing risks and ensuring the dog's well-being during the most dangerous phase of the hunt. Techniques like baying, where dogs like Catahoula leopard dogs learn to hold a boar at bay through persistent barking and posturing without direct combat, are emphasized. Bite inhibition training is crucial to prevent uncontrolled aggression, especially for breeds like Dogue de Bordeaux trained to subdue boars directly. This training teaches the dog to control its bite force and release the boar upon command. Protective gear, such as vests or collars, is considered based on the breed and hunting style, offering an extra layer of protection from boar tusks and scratches without hindering the dog's agility or movement. During hunts, protective gear plays a vital role. Depending on the terrain and hunting style, dogs may wear specialized vests or collars. Vests offer protection from boar tusks and scratches, while collars with GPS trackers provide real-time location information, enabling swift intervention if needed. Scent training before the hunt familiarizes dogs with hazards such as barbed wire or poisonous plants, discouraging them from venturing into dangerous areas. Controlled introductions are implemented for breeds trained for direct engagement, like the Dogue de Bordeaux. These involve safely contained encounters with boars, introducing them to potential dangers without immediate risk. Breeds like Catahoula leopard dogs employ baying techniques, holding a boar at bay through persistent barking and aggressive posturing. Communication and monitoring are key during the hunt. Close communication between hunter and dog, using trained verbal cues and whistle commands, allows the hunter to call the dog back from potentially dangerous situations. GPS collars provide real-time tracking, enabling continuous monitoring and intervention if necessary. Carrying a well-stocked first aid kit is crucial for immediate intervention in case of minor injuries sustained during the chase. Post-hunt care involves a thorough examination of the dog for injuries, ticks, or burrs. Prompt treatment and cleaning help prevent potential infections or complications. After the physical exertion of the hunt, dogs need sufficient rest and recovery time. Providing a comfortable space, access to fresh water, and a nutritious meal helps them rejuvenate and prepare for future endeavors. Responsible hunting practices prioritize the safety and well-being of the dogs, ensuring these canine heroes can continue their vital role in boar control for many years. In the next section, we'll explore alternative methods used alongside dog-driven hunting to manage wild boar populations, providing a comprehensive overview of the multifaceted approach to addressing this environmental and agricultural challenge. While the hunting dogs undergo training, let's explore the broader arsenal at farmers' disposal. What other strategies and technologies complement the efforts of these diligent canines? Join us in the next chapter as we unveil alternative wild boar control methods that secure farms. In controlling wild boars, there's more to the strategy than just relying on dogs. While boar hunting with dogs is crucial for protecting farms, other methods are used. Farmers and wildlife management agencies employ various strategies to tackle the wild boar challenge, each with strengths and limitations. One approach is trapping using metal cages baited with food to lure boars inside. Once triggered, the door automatically closes, capturing the animal. This method is effective for individual boars but can be time-consuming and labor-intensive. Another trapping method involves larger enclosures called corral traps, where multiple boars can be captured simultaneously. However, these require significant infrastructure and skilled personnel for operation. Fencing is another strategy, with permanent sturdy fences as barriers to prevent boars from entering specific areas. While offering long-term protection, these fences can be costly, and their effectiveness depends on factors like height and maintenance. Portable fences made of electric wires or mesh provide a more flexible, cost-effective option for temporary protection in specific areas, like newly planted crops or sensitive habitats. Sterilization methods are also employed. Surgical sterilization involves physically altering the reproductive organs of boars or sows, preventing them from breeding. While effective, this method poses logistical challenges on a large scale. Immunocastration offers a less invasive approach by using vaccines to induce temporary infertility. However, this method requires repeated vaccinations for sustained control and may only be effective in some individuals. Then, habitat modification involves altering the landscape to discourage boars from entering certain areas. However, this may only be feasible in some settings and can impact other wildlife. Public education is also vital, raising awareness about the negative impacts of wild boars and informing the public about safe practices to minimize human-boar interactions and prevent population spread. Farmers and wildlife agencies increasingly turn to innovative tech solutions like drones and automated deterrents to gain the upper hand in managing these invasive populations. Drones are crucial in managing wild boar populations by providing aerial surveillance. These drones, fitted with thermal imaging cameras and high-resolution optics, offer real-time intelligence on boar locations and herd sizes. This information guides targeted hunting efforts, helps install fences, and optimizes trap placement, making the process more efficient. Furthermore, advanced GPS collars on captured boars allow researchers and wildlife officials to track migration patterns, habitat preferences, and potential breeding grounds using drones. This valuable data informs long-term strategies for managing boar populations and helps identify areas that need focused control efforts. Drones also contribute to deterrent strategies. Fitted with loudspeakers and flashing lights, they can scare off boars from sensitive areas like crops or livestock enclosures. The unexpected noise and visual disturbance disrupt boars' foraging patterns, encouraging them to move away from these vulnerable locations. Regarding automated guardianship, sound cannons are powerful devices emitting high-frequency blasts that deter boars from approaching specific areas. Placed strategically, these sound cannons create an acoustic barrier without affecting other animals or disturbing human activities. Motion-activated devices, including cameras and sensors, offer another line of defense. These devices trigger sprinklers, loud alarms, or flashing lights upon detecting boar movement. This sudden disruption interrupts the boar's activities, encouraging them to leave the area. This approach provides a cost-effective and targeted defense mechanism. Smart fences equipped with sensors take the concept further. These electric fences activate only when a boar approaches, minimizing energy consumption and potentially harming other animals. This smart fencing offers a more targeted and cost-efficient way to protect sensitive areas, ensuring a balance between effective boar control and minimizing unintended consequences. Implementing a high-tech approach to boar control brings both benefits and challenges. Technology can significantly enhance efficiency by providing real-time data, automating tasks, and allowing for targeted interventions. This means better informed decisions and more effective management of wild boar populations. Moreover, a high-tech approach can reduce costs in the long run. Drones and automated deterrents offer cost-effective alternatives, eliminating the need for constant human monitoring and reducing reliance on labor-intensive methods like trapping. This not only saves resources but also makes boar control more sustainable. As we scan the horizon for practical strategies, the spotlight turns to real-life stories from the farms. How have American farmers harnessed the power of hunting dogs, and what challenges do they face? Let's find out. Facing the relentless threat of wild boars, some farmers and governments opt for a more direct approach: professional hunters and government-led culling programs.
I've shot deer all over the country, but still, to shoot.
These methods, though effective, raise significant concerns about animal welfare, effectiveness, and unintended consequences. Professional hunters bring experience and expertise, possessing the skills needed to efficiently track, trap, and cull wild boars.
To do it properly, they're incredibly difficult to shoot. If you want to murder them, go and buy a night sight. It's dead easy then.
Their targeted approach can swiftly reduce boar numbers in specific areas where other methods may fall short. The flexibility and speed of professional hunters offer a rapid response in situations where boars pose an imminent threat to crops, livestock, or public safety. Hiring professional hunters can be more cost-efficient in the short term than large-scale trapping or fencing projects. However, ethical and logistical concerns arise. Culling raises animal welfare concerns, with critics worrying that efficiency may be prioritized over humane practices, causing unnecessary suffering for the boars. Public opposition, especially from animal rights groups and conservationists, questions the ethics and sustainability of this approach. Additionally, more than culling alone may be needed, as populations can quickly rebound without addressing underlying factors like habitat alteration and food availability. Government-led culling programs offer a coordinated attack on a larger scale. Government agencies can implement programs targeting entire regions, informed by scientific research and population data for more effective culling strategies. Public accountability ensures transparency and adherence to ethical guidelines, but challenges persist. Large-scale culling programs can be expensive and logistically complex, posing practical hurdles. Ecological disruption may alter the ecosystem balance, affecting other wildlife populations, and public backlash is a significant concern. Weighing the options requires careful consideration of each unique situation.
That's a good boy.
While professional hunters and government-led culling programs offer quick and impactful solutions, ethical concerns, potential ineffectiveness, and public opposition must be acknowledged. Combining these measures with alternative methods like fencing, trapping, and habitat modification may be necessary for a comprehensive and sustainable approach. Balancing farmers' concerns and animal welfare while minimizing ecological disruption is crucial. Collaboration between governments, farmers, scientists, and the public is vital in developing humane, effective, and sustainable solutions for managing the wild boar challenge and protecting our landscapes.